Hi, Aquarius Seeker. How was your last month? Sorry, I got a new deck and I just realized I mixed it up with the... There we go. Now we're clear. New deck, Golden Dawn. I don't like it. So, June. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus. You guys know me, unless you just joined. These are general readings, so whatever resonates with you. Take what you can use. Don't take what you can't use. Fairly simple. First card out, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know why it feels pretty, the energy is feeling pretty grounded for you guys. Now, this is not to say that you're completely satisfied and happy with what's going on in your life. But I feel like your attitude, the way your approach to it, to whatever it is that you're handling, is grounded. It's like either some sort of a been there, done that kind of thing. Or, oh, okay, it's da-da-da-da, but I feel like I need to do this and that in order to handle, fix, so on. There's a real sense of seriousness. Is that a word? Seriousness. Of focus. Of, okay, this is what I need to focus on. This is what I need to do. Almost like going back to the foundations kind of thing. To the first layers of the structure. Make sure that everything is standing correct. So you'll either rebuild correct or just keep building, but with the foundations really stable. You want to approach something, but you want to do it safe and sure. Ace of Swords. Yes, you have the plan, you have the idea, you have the vision, and you also have the plan and the ability to execute. And you're doing it slowly, accurately, and reasonably. You're very focused. You know exactly what you want, how you want it, and what you need to do. If you are not one of those, if you're a little bit lost or something, or you're in a crossroad and you don't know what it is that you want to do, you do for sure know, I feel like if you're watching it, most likely you might resonate with it. You do trust that you'll be able to handle it and get through this. Right? Because you recall, I'm like, okay, I've been in this situation before or in a similar scenario and I've handled and this happened and I know I have the strength. You trust yourself. That's what I was looking for. You trust yourself to get through this. You have this inner knowing. It's almost like even if you don't have the compass, then you trust that you can follow the stars. Read the stars and navigate through them. There's a very sharp sense of clarity, Aquarius. This is not to say that everything is great and simple and working out, but you are clear, you are focused, you are grounded. Therefore, the result will be as well. An opportunity, an offer, an idea. Yes, go, get, do, activate. Activation, that's the word I was looking for. There's an activation here of something that you really know needs to be activated, needs to start, needs to be. It could be a new, okay. And as I'm talking out of my ass, a card falls down that goes completely against it. Four of Swords. I know what it's trying to say. Sometimes when we are so sharp and so clear, we start thinking, wait, does this even make any sense that I am no, either too good to be true or suddenly self-doubts. Maybe I should think about it more. maybe I should wait and see. There's a sense of like, there's a very clear vision and a sense of plan, but the movement is slow because I have here the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Press on the gas, Aquarius, not the brakes. The Ace of Swords is a call and action of manifesting your cognitive vision. Could be your manifestation also. But here's the thing with manifestation. You need to be focused and consistent. If you go back and forth between I can't, that's the energy that comes. On the brakes, on the gas, on the brakes, on the gas. Keep your foot on the gas. I think that will be the headline for this video. Unless I come up with something better. So don't hold me to my word on this one, because I didn't promise. Also, some of you have made a promise, an oath, a promise. You signed in for something and now you're not so sure. There's a sense of freeze or like, wait, hold on. Is this? Some of you were and still somewhat are on a very specific, clear path, something that you do or something that you believe in on a regular basis. And for some reason, you need to put a halt on it. Like you don't have a choice but to press the brakes. If this is your situation, we'll see further with the cards and narrative that is presenting itself. Again, general reading, guys. Take what resonates. But whatever it is that you're freezing or holding on or holding back from, I feel like it's temporary because the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords, it's a path that is very, very accurate with your core, with your destiny, if you want to say it. I heard a wonderful quote today by Carl Jung that says, until you align, connect your subconscious with your conscious, your subconscious will rule your life and you will call it fate. So when I say destiny, I don't mean like the destined black and white life that is established and there's no turning away from. I mean your essence. Something that is really, really accurate to your essence, to who you are, to who you like being. So that's what I mean by destiny. And it's a good thing because it's an inner it's a destiny that resonates with your truth. Okay? It's a path. Temperance. Yes, with the Four of Swords. You're healing from something. Or you're going into a time of healing from something. That I'm not sure if it was bad as much as it was just intense. You know what I mean? Say you're studying something or you've been working on something that isn't bad. It was just, it could have been very, very accurate for you. But you've put in so much effort and so much thought and so much focus. And now you feel like you have to take it to a halt. And kind of reevaluate what is the next step in this journey. There's much more to this. Let's see what unfolds. There's also the rest of the warrior here, which I'm just repeating myself. You went through something intense and now you're like taking time. You're slowing down, you're healing, you're assessing everything that you've accomplished, that you've done, all your conclusions. Okay, and now you're remolding it. The Temperance card is the alchemy. You're remolding everything together into, into a new form that isn't completely different. It's just A new way of expressing the same thing that you've been doing so far. Perhaps a better way. Okay? Many cards fell. Okay, I'm going to take them all, and that will be our reading. Yeah, Five of Swords. Princess of Wands, equivalent to the Page of Wands. Queen of Swords. Okay. Justice. Very, very, very sharp, harsh energy. The Moon. Princess of Pentacles, could be Page of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. So, one thing that pops up is a place of study. I have the Two of Wands with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Those are students. It's the element of learning, of studying. There's a sense of confusion as to, okay, what is the next direction? Where do I go from here? Maybe you finish school and you're like, okay, what do I do with this now? Right? Maybe you're part of a school and you're like, okay, but I'm sorry. My hair sometimes does it, and then, okay. Not happy, but I'll have to. Damn it. My bangs! Is that better? Okay. It's like you have, okay, I've attained the knowledge, I went through the stages, now what? Where do I go from here with this? What is the next step? What is it from this knowledge that I have attained that I need to shed and let go? And what do I keep for my future, for my journey? It's like you've been through some sort of either a conflict or feeling like you are either defeated or sort of victory that you're not necessarily proud of. And now you're rethinking, wait, what is the essence of this? Where is the passion that ignited it in the first place for this? What is the vision for this? And how do I execute it? So the cards recommend to take a little bit of time off, Aquarius, to reassess. Because the answer will come from the synergy of all kinds of variates and those variates needs to present themselves to you, and it will take a little bit of time. I don't think it will take long, but a little bit. So allow yourself to make decision off of, like, try to take yourself outside of the picture, whatever this is, and look at all the ingredients. The way things are right now, the things that you cannot change. This is what it is. And then take that with your vision, how you would want it to be, and make that recipe. There are a lot of people involved giving you all kinds of advice. You need to listen, but then make your own decisions. Another student, the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, so a lot of people, a lot of interaction, a lot of relationships, a lot of, I feel like that's not really relevant. It's like you're putting your focus on this, but it's not what matters. I think what should matter, the advice here, is the essence of what it is that you've been doing or you're a part of, as opposed to the semantics, right? Could be the gossip, could be the little dramas. Like, I feel like those are not important. Like, the message is very clear. Focus on the essence. Focus on the truth. Not what might be seen on the surface, but just the truth of the matter. And let the essence guide you, and have your decision making go in accordance to that, in alignment with that. Because right now I have on the table 2 knights, right? The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I have 1, 2, 3 pages, 3 princesses. In this deck, it's 3 females. Okay? Princess of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, and Princess of Wands. Could be Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. I have the Queen of Swords. It could be you. This is an Aquarius. And I have the Justice. Could be a Libra. So the air element is all here. All the air zodiacs are here. I have the Gemini, the Aquarius, and the Libras. And I have on top of that the Knight of Swords. So, and the Ace of Swords. So the vision and the ideology and the planning and the justice kind of essence to things is very dominant in this reading. Like, there's a real deep thought process going on in your life right now of what is right, what is wrong, what are the rules, how things should be, who goes with who, who's against who. And I feel like it makes all this overthinking, puts you in an analysis paralysis kind of place. And then that leads you to the 5 of Swords, which makes you act from the ego and from fear. And so if you win this whatever thing, then it will be a very shameful win, like at the expense of the innocent. And everyone is kind of, what just happened? And if you lose, it will be a very shameful loss. Like, what did you go on that battle for? Like, what was it for? So you need to really go back to the essence of what is going on and really shed all the semantics and the gunk and the gossip of the story. And what everybody has to say and what is everybody doing doesn't matter. Focus on the truth of the connections. Focus on the truth of the vision. And think, who are the individuals or the people around you in whatever, I don't know what I'm talking about here even. This is really interesting. And think about what speaks that language most, the thing that you are whatever a part of, and encourage that. And disregard the individuals or the scenarios or the things that don't resonate that ideal or vision. I will clarify in the extended this story, this 4 and 5 of Swords. The Moon card. All these court cards. Pages, the Queen, and the Justice, and the 2 Knights. Three of Cups. Yeah, some of you in a completely different narrative. This is a group or a school or a workplace, or there's a lot of people involved, like a lot of people involved, and there's like this little interactions and little politics. I don't see something bad. I see like all in all, I see good, truthful cooperation. But the only like thing that really bothers me is to see the moon with the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. If you take things too personally, too emotionally, rather than using your this clear thought process. I'm not saying logic, because logic is not what I mean. I mean, think from the heart, not from the ego. That's what I mean. I'm not saying think from the brain and not from the heart. No, I'm saying think from the heart, not from the ego. Okay? That will create real balance between all these elements, maybe people that I'm seeing here. Encourage joy and happiness and fun, as opposed to being over judgmental and harsh. Okay? This needs to be a sword of healing, as opposed to, and a sword of truth, as opposed to a sword of judgment and cruelty. The Three of Cups with the Two of Wands. Yes, everything that has to do with joy and learning new things and passion and feeling good and having good energy and cooperations, encourage that. I don't know what you're doing, Aquarius. I don't know what I'm talking about. Interesting. I want you to look at this, and then I can take a break and also look at this and see if something else comes up. A lot of potential here of all kinds of energies and of knowledge that if it's directed with positivity and with the heart, it can manifest into great things. But if competition and ego take control, then that's where your Achilles heel is. There's something else I need to say. Give me a sec. One, two, three, 4, 5. Knights. All right. Actually, this goes here. Be patient, Aquarius. This is an intuitive reading that I'm doing. Like, I'm not editing this. I'm not like stopping the video and then starting anew. I'm doing it like you're seeing me doing what I'm doing, right? The process of analyzing and figuring out the riddle. It's a riddle. Cards are a riddle, especially with general readings where there are so many, different equations and narratives. Okay. So I'm starting to see with a bit more clarity this. Actually, So some of you are involved either in a workplace or a school or a hobby, whatever. And there's all kinds of little politics and interactions between the individuals there, okay? There's a couple here from the earth element. There's a couple here from the air element. There are two separate individuals. This could be the friends, co-workers, fellow students, whatever. And this is the judging mechanism. They kind of above all of this. That decides right and wrong, that views everything and figures out who needs to be where and doing what. How do we balance between all of these energies and people? So, if individuals are drawn to each other and find a common ground and a common anything, it's a good thing. When the masculine and the feminine of the earth energy unite, earth prospers. When the masculine and the feminine of the air energy unite, air prospers. And you have when you want to reach balance, like the alchemical balance of all the elements, you want to, the ideal aspiration is to have all four elements cooperate: earth, air, fire, water, right? And then within these elements, if you have the masculine expression and the feminine expression, the yin and the yang of each of them, even better. That can create a very powerful structure. So when you see a yin and a yang of the same element drawn to each other and connect, it's good. Same here with the swords. Problem starts when other matters of this equations can't find their own. Say the Princess of Wands can't find her Prince of Wands, and the Princess of Swords has the her Knight of Swords already giving his attention to the Queen of Swords, and she's feeling left out, whatever. When the outside kind of individual don't find their own match and start to look at those who did, that's when the evil eye starts, right? Jealousy, gossip, ego. Drama. I encourage to whoever you are in this narrative, if it resonates with you, because this is a very specific narrative, I understand. I encourage to focus on the essence of where the elements find each other and unite with harmony, as opposed to where the elements try to divide each other or come in between other elements that are in synchronicity. I hope that makes any sense to you. You need to think what serves the higher goal, the essence, in my karate do, the spirit. And then go in accordance to that with your decision making, with your sense of what is right and what is wrong. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, sorry. Also, some of you, something that started very good, it felt like a great idea. You went and embarked on a journey to study and to, master it, and you worked on balancing it and kind of on the flow of it and enjoying it. But then something kind of put a stop on it. Could be something from the outside that kind of suddenly was like, for whatever reason, doesn't have to be legitimate at all. If anything, in these cards, the reason is most likely not legitimate. Kind of put a stop to this. That generated a chaos. If you're responsible, if you're in this picture, if you're responsible to stopping this beautiful kind of a growth process, then you need to bow out and allow it to keep growing to the magic that it's supposed to, the alchemy that it's supposed to turn into. And if you're this individual that is being actually suppressed, that's the word, suppressed by ego and dogma, and you feel like your inspiration and your passion is being halted, or energy will find its way to help you. The earth element is strong and it's there in your favor. The air element is strong and there in your favor. And right now, other elements that are not supporting you, you just need to keep doing you. If there is in your environment gossip or a lot of talks, you need to put a very sharp stop to it. Not to the victim, but to the reason, to the cause. To those who speak, to those who talk, to those who do the evil tongue. They need to be put in their place. Because this here, what's going on here, it's very positive. See the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Very positive energy of the gateway, the full expression of the air element. With learning and having passion for knowledge and having joy and excitement from doing something. This needs to be encouraged. Okay, let me set an example. If there is a drama because, a good example, a woman sits in in a plane, getting ready for her flight, and then a very religious man will come on board, and his ticket shows that he's supposed to sit next to this woman. And be like, no, I can't sit next to a woman. I can't accidentally touch her or look at her, or she's not dressed modest enough, and causes a drama. And the woman refuses to get up because it's unjust. Why does she need to get up? Because you have issues and you're a patriarchal, chauvinist, ignorant, dark-aged piece of shit. Why should she be punished? Now let's say you are the steward or the main pilot or whoever calls the shot in there. And you're seeing that there is a drama. Do you come and tell the man that refuses to sit next to the woman and tries to have her get up and kind of mess everything up when everybody is sitting in serenity and like just ready to, fly? Are you going to tell him that he needs to calm the fuck down and sit in his place or get off the plane? Or are you going to go to her and be like, Miss, please, for the sake of the quiet and the harmony, can you please just let him, excuse me? No. Hopefully, you will tell the shitty person that is responsible, that is the generator of the drama, that is the negative, that is hurting her for no reason because of his issues. You're going to tell them what's right and wrong. If you are punishing the victim and rewarding the aggressor, that's not maintaining the harmony and the peace. Albert Einstein said, the world will be ruined not by those who do evil, but by those who stand aside and do nothing about it. If you allow hurting the victim, even though they did nothing wrong, just for the sake of the peace of the plane, you didn't create any peace in the plane. First, you cut through the universal justice. Second, you deeply hurt someone who didn't do anything bad. You're going to say to yourself, oh, but she just needs to get up and move. It's not just. It's humiliating. She didn't do anything wrong other than being a woman and sitting in her place. There's nothing wrong with being passionate and joyous and eager about what you do. If someone has a problem with that because they're jealous or don't have any other business to handle, aka don't have a life, putting this down in order to make them stop complaining is the worst thing you can do. You need to put them down because truth needs to prevail and essence needs to prevail. What is the truth of your matter? And that's how you need to operate. To speak it, to act upon it. You know, there were times where Jews weren't allowed in stores just because they're Jews. Or black people weren't allowed in theaters just because they're black people. And the managers would be okay with it just to satisfy the racist or the anti-Semitic so there won't be drama. If I was an owner of a place, I would have just one person in my business, the black man or the Jew or the homosexual, and I would have their business and not the business of 99% of pieces of shit that I don't want their energy in my store because they represent hate and ignorance. And that sense of truth and essence will bring you success. Being loyal to the core of the thing will bring you success and achievements and wealth. Because the energy will give back to you. When you help the children of the universe, of the planet, when you protect those who are worthy of protection, and when you call out those who are the sinisters, the real sinisters, I'm not talking religious sinisters, I'm talking about asshole sinisters. You're doing the work of God. So God will work for you. Will reward you for doing what's right. In the extended, I will only clarify the moon, the justice, temperance, and the ace of swords. I'll show you. And once I clarify this, I will do a complete new spread, a Celtic cross. Okay? Because this combination is a whole other narrative. Okay, Aquarius? Look, you are the messengers of the new world. Of the expanded, elastic way of thinking. When you fall to the devolved expression of the Aquarian, the expression that supports and lives by the dogma, the black and white sense of justice, the by the rules sense of justice, that if you look at the essence of it, it's actually the opposite of true justice. Like the pilot that will just be like, you know, punish the woman and have her get up and reward the man that wouldn't sit next to her just because she's a woman. You know, it could just as well be a white man that wouldn't sit next to someone because they're black. Or someone who won't sit next to someone because they're Jewish. It's the same thing. You don't discriminate color. You don't discriminate religion. You don't discriminate gender. Your reasons don't matter. Everybody has their reasons. Oh, your Bible is your reasons? Then your Bible sucks. fuck your Bible. This human being is more important. So fuck your set of rules. The black and white alleged dogmatic sense of justice. The religious type, the church type. You know, the church burned on stake women for being healers. In the name of what? God? In the name of their Bible? They were like, oh, this is just. These are the rules. You're not allowed to practice this and that. They burned them. Doesn't matter that they were healers and beautiful souls. Look at the soul. That's the justice. I hope this resonated with you. It's probably just for a specific group of Aquarians out there. If it didn't resonate, check out the link below in my information box. It will lead you to your extended for the month of June. So there I will clarify this group of cards and do a new shuffle for a Celtic cross. And that will give you another opportunity for a different narrative. If you did resonate with it, then I recommend even more to come to the extended, because that will give you extra clarification and focus and understanding. Or maybe it will just touch a different aspect of your life. Okay. Also, if you like to learn tarot, I teach tarot masterclass every Sunday. I post a new video. The introduction, the first few minutes of the entire class is on my YouTube, and then also on my Vimeo on demand, link below as well. My BUNKAI, where it's the entire video and all of the class of whatever card is posted on that day. Last card I did last Sunday, it's already on, is actually the Ace of Swords. So if you're curious, go to my playlist of Tarot Masterclass, watch the introduction. You can also just directly go to the full video from the link also in the information box. It's called Tarot Masterclass BUNKAI, and there you have all the episodes. Download whichever you want. I recommend all of them, obviously, if you really want to know about tarot. And yeah, that's it. And regardless, I will see you in July. I love you, Aquarians. You are all very awesome. I know a lot of Aquarians. I think you guys are awesome. Okay. Bye.